Namaste yogis, welcome to my yoga channel. Join me in this 15-minute morning yoga practice to stretch and strengthen our bodies and minds. For this class you will need 2 blocks or 2 big heavy books. We will begin in a cross-legged position seated on our yoga mats. Lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders away from your ears and spin your inner thighs down. Then take a deep breath in through your nose and reach your arms up. Exhale, unite your hands, draw your hands down in front of your heart, prayer position, also known as Anjali Mudra, and feel free to set your intention for your practice. Namaste. And let's go straight into child's pose. Sit back on your heels, widen your knees as much as you need to. Drape your upper body forward and walk your hands towards the front of your yoga mat. Place your forehead on the ground. Take a deep breath. Take a moment to notice how you feel with an open mind. And stay in your child's pose, but let's add a side body stretch by walking your right hand 1 foot over to the right and place your left hand on top of your right hand. Take a deep breath. Keep both sitting bones really rooted down to benefit from this side body stretch on your left side. And then as you inhale, walk your left hand over to your left side. Place your right hand on top of your left hand and take a deep breath. On your next inhale, walk your hands back to center, back to your child's pose. Take a deep breath. And then inhale, come on all fours. Curl your toes under, lift your knees and pelvis up towards the sky, and as you exhale, land in your downward facing dog. In your down dog, really bend your knees and lift your heels all the way up. Press your tummy on your upper legs and take a few deep breaths. You can go ahead and shake your head gently, yes or no. Good job. And then walk it out. Straighten one leg, bend the other knee, and switch sides. Pedaling out the feet, going in your own pace. Then lift your heels all the way up and lower your heels down towards the ground. Keep your knees soft. It's okay if your heels are not touching the floor. It's about lengthen the spine in your downward facing dog. Again, you can gently shake your head yes or no. And then with your right hand, let's go for a gentle twist. Grab hold of your left lower leg or ankle, wherever you can reach. And place your right hand back, switching sides. Left hand holds on to your right ankle or lower leg, or even just reaching is fine. And place your left hand back into a downward facing dog. Lift up your heels and on your tippy toes, walk towards your hands to a standing forward bend. Keep a generous bend in your knees and grab hold of your blocks. Relax your neck, and as you inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, lower down. If you don't have blocks, just place your hands on your shins. Then as you inhale, sweep your arms down, around, all the way up. Come up standing up tall. And open your chest, slightly arch the spine, and as you exhale, join your hands in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. As you breathe in, sweep your arms down, around, and all the way up. Exhale, folding forward from your hip creases, come all the way down. And inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, lower down. Keep your hands on your blocks or on your shins. Inhale, come up halfway, and bend your left knee, straighten out your right leg. We're going for a twist. As you inhale, reach your right arm up, twist your chest slightly to the right. Take a deep breath. And lower your right hand down. Place it on a block or on your shin. Folding forward, switching sides. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, reach your left arm up, twist your chest to your left side. You can look up or down, whatever you prefer. Take a deep breath. On your next exhale, lower your left hand down. And come back to standing forward bend. Soften your knees evenly, relax your neck. And feel free to put your blocks aside for now, but keep them somewhat close by. And hold on to your opposite elbows. Really hinging from the hips here. And feel free to sway from side to side. Notice how the standing forward bend is really creating space in your spine. Take deep breaths And then come back to center, release your hands, inhale, hands on your shins, come up halfway, exhale, fold forward, inhale, circle your arms down, around, and all the way up. Exhale, cactus arms, slightly arch your spine, open your chest. Inhale, unite your hands, come back to center, exhale, draw your hands down in front of your heart, stand up tall. Breathe in, bend your knees, imagine you're sitting on a chair for chair pose. Arms are overhead. Lengthen your spine and draw your tailbone down. Make sure you can see your toes. And maybe lift up your heels, squeeze your legs together, and gaze down at one steady point in front of you for balance. One final breath, and lower your heels down. Well done. Inhale, lengthen out, and fold forward as you exhale. Go ahead and take your blocks and frame your left foot. Step your right foot out to the back about 3 to 4 feet apart. And this is pyramid pose. Normally in pyramid pose, the back toes are slightly pointed outwards, about 45 degrees. I'm not a big fan of that because of my knees. But you can try for yourself and see what works best. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward from your hips. Remember, you can soften the knees. Hold your balance, keep breathing. If you're struggling with balance, you can always widen your stance so the feet are hip-width apart. Breathe in, bend your front knee, shift your weight forward, and lift up your back leg. Keep your hips level for standing splits pose. Take a deep breath. And then lower the right foot down, slowly and controlled, and come into a runner's lunge. As you inhale, lift your torso and arms up, open your chest, keep breathing, scissor your thighs in towards each other. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, slightly come forward with your upper body, so your torso and back leg are like one long diagonal line and arms are in airplane position. Keep your gaze steady for balance and steady your breath. Bend your front knee, shift your weight forwards and lift up your back leg for Warrior 3 pose. Keep your hips parallel with the floor. You're kind of like a capital T shape. Very good. Lower your hands down and hold on to your blocks. Fold forward at the same time. Lift your back leg up higher for standing splits pose. Remember to keep your hips parallel with the floor. Breathe. And then lower your right foot down. Place your hands on the floor. Step your left foot back to meet the right. Downward facing dog, and we'll flow it out in cat-cow pose. Come on all fours with your knees directly under your hips and wrists directly under your shoulders. Inhale, drop your belly down, look forward. Exhale, round your spine, chin to your chest. Inhale, head and tail go up. Exhale, head and tail go down. Do a few more on your own. And then come to neutral spine, get ready for the other side. Curl your toes under, lift your knees and pelvis up and back for downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward and we'll take pyramid pose. So grab hold of your blocks, frame your front foot. And you can always widen your stance about hip width apart for balance. The feet are parallel or your back foot is slightly pointed outward. So whichever option you prefer, go with that. Then inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding forward. Remember, you can always soften the knees here. And take a few deep breaths. And then slowly shift your weight forward. Lift up your back leg for standing splits pose. Keep your hips level. Keep lifting up your left leg high. Breathe. Well done. And then lower your back foot down. Come into high lunge. Front knees bent. Back heels lifted. Make sure that the right knee is right above the right ankle. And as you inhale, lift your arms up. Gaze at the sky. Open your chest. Keep breathing. Nice strong stance. Hug your thighs in towards each other and knit your ribs in. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, slightly come forward. Take airplane arms, gaze at the floor, breathe. Shift your weight forward, find balance, and lift your back leg up for Warrior 3 pose. So it's kind of like that capital T shape. Make sure that your hips are parallel with the floor. Breathe. And then slowly lower your hands down. Take standing splits pose again. Lifting your back leg up higher. And then slowly lower your left foot down. Place your hands on the floor. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Downward facing dog. Good job. Inhale, come to a plank pose. or half plank. Exhale, bend your elbows, pinch your elbows together and lower yourself all the way down. Press your tops of the feet firmly into the floor. Inhale, peel your chest up, look forward, cobra pose. Exhale to lower. Inhale, place your hands by your lower ribs, press firmly into the floor and lift your legs and torso off the ground for upward facing dog. Keep your breath steady and firm your shoulder blades against the back and take a few neck rolls. Nice and slow. And then bring your head back to center. Well done. Lower your knees down and take a break. Sit back on your heels, place your forehead on the ground for child's pose. Take a deep breath and relax. And breathe in. Walk yourself up to sitting up tall. And take a seat. Swing your legs forward. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Keep your left leg straightened and cross your right leg over your left. Place your right foot on the outside of your left thigh on the floor. And the right hand is planted next to your right seat on the floor. As you inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, twist your chest to the right. Hug your right knee with your left arm. Keep lengthening the spine in your twist pose. And feel free to add some neck rolls. Stay with your breath. And slowly bring your head back to center. Take one final breath in your twist pose. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release. And place your right foot sole by the inside of your left thigh, gently letting your right knee fall towards the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward from your hip creases. And you can grab hold of your blocks. For support, drop your head down last. Or hold on to your lower leg, ankle or foot. Another option I really like is to place my forehead on a block, and then the block is by the inside of the left leg. Take one more deep breath, and then slowly as you inhale, come back up and switching sides. Bring your right knee up and straighten out your right leg. Flex your right foot, cross your left foot over your right thigh and place it on the outside of your right thigh on the ground. Left hand is next to your left seat on the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, twist from your chest to your left side, hugging your left knee with your right arm. Hold your twist pose, and feel free to add some neck rolls here. Take a few deep breaths. Wonderful. And then slowly as you inhale, release your twist pose, come back to center. Place your left foot sole on the inside of your right thigh. Left knee comes towards the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up. So you can take your blocks or place your hands on the floor. So folding forward, make sure that you're lengthening the spine, head comes down last. And you can also place your forehead on a block. You have several options here. And then take a few deep breaths in your head to knee pose. As you inhale, walk yourself back up. And bring your left knee in and lengthen your left leg out in front of you. Flex both feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, keep lengthening the spine. Head comes down last. Hold on to your legs or place your hands on the floor. And take a few deep breaths in seated forward fold. As you breathe in, walk yourself back up and out of the pose. We'll close our practice in a cross-legged position. Place one foot in front of the other, and palms are facing down on your knees. Lengthen the spine, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Feel free to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out of your nose. Observe how your body feels right now. And then take one more deep breath in. Dip your chin, reach your arms up. As you exhale, join your hands together and draw your hands down in front of your heart, prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Remember your intention and thank yourself for doing such a wonderful job today. May this time you spent on your yoga mat be a blessing to you. Thank you for practicing with me. See you next time. Namaste.